Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Will Nnamdi Kanu die soon? See how fast gastrointestinal disorder disease kills that should worry Buhari's federal government. Will Nnamdi Kanu die soon? See how fast gastrointestinal disorder diseases kills that should worry Buhari's federal government. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of hip-hop and the creator of ESN who has been in DSS detention for many months while facing charges in court. His lawyer recently raised alarm concerning a disease he was diagnosed with. Any condition or illness that affects the gastrointestinal tract is referred to as having gastrointestinal disorders. The gastrointestinal system, often known as the GI tract, is made up of a number of hollow organs that extend from our mouth to our anus. Our mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus are the organs that make up our GI tract. It is a disease brought on by inflammation and infection of the digestive tract. Abdominal pains, diarrhea, and vomiting are common symptoms. The illness frequently resolves on its own within a few days. Nnamdi Kanu's attorney, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, revealed that after experiencing recurrent heartburn, his client was diagnosed with a gastrointestinal illness. After visiting Kanu, when he was being held by the Department of State Services, DSS in Abuja, Ejiofor made this disclosure in a statement. He said presently, Onyedula is experiencing gastrointestinal disorder, which requires regular intake of antacid and other available medical solutions following persistent heartburn. Unfortunately, the DSS have denied him the list of the prescribed painkiller tablet that could provide momentary relief. Following this development, our erudite lead counsel Chief Mike Ozekome San has immediately swung into action to ensure immediate end to this maltreatment and impunity. Nevertheless, we still deem it compelling to place the world on notice that should anything untoward happen to Onyedula, the DSS and the federal government of Nigeria should be held responsible. Highlight of the visit was to review other pending litigations initiated against the Federal Republic of Nigeria for their grave violation of international laws and treaties in their criminal abduction and extraordinary rendition of Onyedu, sanctions and reparation arising from this act of state terrorism. The visit also afforded us the opportunity to review the overall welfare of Oyedu, as well as the level of the DSS compliance with existing court order in the management of Oyedu's health condition. For the record, it is pertinent to reiterate that for the umpteenth time, the lawless DSS have continued to treat with greatest contempt, disdain, the existing court order, which specifically directed that Oyedu should be allowed access to his personal medical doctor for an independent review investigation of his current health status. This is following the continued depletion of his potassium level. Regrettably, this court order is gravely flouted with impunity by the DSS, as court made by Oyedu's personal doctor to see him at the DSS facility, where Oyedu is currently being detained, was rebuffed, rejected by the DSS. Enough is enough for this seemly impunity. Ohaneze Ndigbo, the leading socio-cultural organization of the Igbo people, has cautioned President Muhammadu Buhari's administration that Nnamdi Kanu, the arrested leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, must not pass away while in the care of the Department of State Services, DSS. The threat was made on Tuesday by Dr. Alex Udonia. The Ohanese spokesman in a statement added, Nnamdi Kanu must not die in prison. The statement partly read, the attention of the Ohanese Indigbo worldwide has been drawn to the deteriorating health of the leader of the independent people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.